Welcome to our news channel. Please subscribe to the channel. Thank you.
I fought diligently. We paid for their parents to leave their villages to come to Abuja to make sure. Some of them didn't even know that their children were locked up in DSS dungeon in Abuja, and some abandoned in Kuje prison. We fought for them to be set free. Therefore, we fight injustice wherever we see it. It doesn't matter who it affects. What we are trying to do is to build what I call a knowledge bank for Biafrans for reference purposes in the future. That every Biafran, male, female, and child must understand that wherever they see injustice, they confront it. I said wherever they see it, they must confront it. Because injustice is evil, and God in heaven will not allow us to be successful when we see those who are less privileged and we allow them to go on to continue to suffer, as Biafrans will do, as those they call Imo citizens will do, because I do not believe in the artificially created states. The general perception of the judiciary in Nigeria is very, very bad. This is their one opportunity to try to remedy what is left of their existence. The situation in Nigeria is an indication of how terrible that place is as a country. Very, very terrible. And our people, I'm getting some complaints. You know, Facebook is being run by some Yoruba people in Lagos and in Abuja. They do not want the world to hear this very gospel. They will do all they can to disengage. They will do all they can to frustrate. They will do all within their powers to make sure that this very gospel is not heard all over the world, but it is being listened to all over the world. We can assure them. We are on multiple platforms. The sooner they realize this, the better for them. Nobody can stop us. After this very broadcast, it will be repeated over and over and over on Radio Biafra. All the platforms on Radio Biafra will have it. So they're wasting their time. They should better stop removing people who are listening to us on Facebook, on my page, and also that of Radio Biafra. We are going to ask ourselves a very simple question this very morning. A very simple question this morning. Should in the first place, I want our people to note this down carefully, one after the other, to understand how evil, how duplicitous, to understand how compromised, how heartless, how injudicious the Supreme Court of Nigeria is in relation to the Imo State gubernatorial debacle. The world must know this. What we are asking, in fact, my assertion is that Hope Uzodinma should not even be in contention. APC should not even be in contention. Talk less of contesting. Talk less of going to Supreme Court, bribing the judges you have the Supreme Court. And Tanko Aeroplane Turner, Tanko Muhammad. An illiterate, stark illiterate Sharia judge to become the Chief Justice of a common law practicing federation. A shame and a stain on everything that calls him or herself a Nigerian. A very big shame. Should APC have even fielded a candidate in Imo State? The answer is no. Do you want to know why? Because APC fielded two candidates during the election, Uche Nwosu and Hope Uzodinma. I am not telling you what was made up. I'm telling you the decision of the Supreme Court of Nigeria. The same Supreme Court, this same, now, they were claiming in Biafra verdict that we cannot reverse ourselves. This is Supreme Court. Our decision is final. But by listening and entertaining the petition of Hope Uzodinma, the Supreme Court of Nigeria sat on a decision and ruling of its own court. The same Supreme Court is now sitting on appeal on a decision reached by the same Supreme Court. How was that possible? Or how is that possible? For those who do not know, the governorship candidate of Action Alliance in Imo State in the 2019 election is a young boy called Uche Nwosu, who was married to the daughter of the Sultanate himself, the caliphate, the prime caliphate servant, Rojas Okorocha. Uche Nwosu went to court, or in fact, AA dragged him to court, which is Action Alliance. And in court, the Supreme Court quashed the candidature of Uche Nwosu as representing the Action Alliance. Do you know the reason the Supreme Court gave? Because Uche Nwosu is the nominated candidate of APC. Understand this very, very clearly. Uche Nwosu, by affirmation of the same Supreme Court of Nigeria, they recognized him as the authentic candidate of APC. I will go to the nitty, bit of the 388 and 366 and all that rubbish. We'll get to that in a short while. But I want the world to understand the way the Nigerian judiciary functions. I want the world to understand that when I insult our people, we Black Africans, I have a very good reason for that. The world must understand that those who run Nigeria do not have conscience. They are not human beings. These are wild beasts in the forest. I want to prove to the whole world, I forget all their grammar they spend months writing and plagiarizing off the internet, that they have nothing upstairs. Let me reaffirm. Let me restate what I've just said. Supreme Court of Nigeria, which these judges know, affirmed that Uche Nwosu, Supreme Court, is the authentic candidate for APC. Then where did those of them come from? Now, Oshomole and those in APC imposed Hope Uzodinma contrary to Supreme Court ruling. I want to repeat. The imposition of Hope Uzodinma as the APC candidate was in complete disregard for Supreme Court judgment. These are the people running the country, APC. They know that AA, which is Action Alliance, took Uche Nwosu to court. And the matter was heard at the Supreme Court, and the determination was made that you, Uche Nwosu, you cannot be the candidate for two parties because the law is against it. You are the authentic candidate of APC. Uche Nwosu came, I don't know why I'm mentioning that little boy this morning. Uche Nwosu came back and expressed his disappointment that the ruling APC had replaced his name as the authentic candidate of the party during the election. Whilst this matter was pending at the Supreme Court, this is the Supreme Court of Nigeria, where the ruling party has no regard for their judgment, only when it goes their way. The only time they respect the rule of law is when it goes their way, the way they have planned it, the way they have laid it out. Or else, if they give you bail, they will hold you. If they release you, they will hold you. Anything they want, they do. That is how lawless Nigeria is. That is why they keep breeding bandits every blessed day. Because those they are saying, oh, put down your arms, stop kidnapping, stop killing, stop sacking villages. They know that even the APC government itself do not obey the law. Nigeria is one lawless jungle. One lawless zoo is even better. This is what we are bringing to the attention of the world this very morning, especially from Biafra land, that Nigeria is unsalvageably evil. There is nothing anybody can do to redeem Nigeria. It is impossible. Because from top to bottom is steeped in injustice, corruption, and evil. All of them, bar none. A whole Supreme Court has no regard because they didn't bribe him or her. Oh, it is just their Supreme Court now. You gave them money to enter a verdict that suits you. This is my Supreme Court now. You come and bribe us as well. That's exactly what they're doing. The most corrupt set of people you have on the face of the earth. Nigerian judiciary. Very, very corrupt, hopeless, and without conscience. Supreme Court of Nigeria affirmed that Uche Nwosu is the authentic candidate of APC. But APC disregarded the court pronouncement. I'm sure today or tomorrow they'll sit down and say, oh, we have considered it, given section 400 of section 6 of the Constitution and given section 9000 of Electoral Act, and considering the president of Akredolu versus whoever, we think rubbish. That is why when I address people on radio, I use common English language that everybody can understand. Because when they rap their evil and their duplicitousness in those flowery words, those English archaic jargon, ordinary people become confused. They do not interrogate, they do not question, they do not investigate. But here on Radio Biafra, we do all of that. We interrogate, we investigate, we probe, and we discover answers that people never knew existed. Some of you never knew this morning that Hope Uzodinma should not be contesting the Imo State governorship elections. Some of you don't know this. The Supreme Court stated that you, Uche Nwosu, you are the authentic APC candidate. Therefore, you cannot contest under AA. Do you know what happened? Everybody ignored that ruling. Both INEC, both APC, both the Rochas Aboa, his camp. Everybody ignored the Supreme Court of Nigeria. Uche Nwosu ran under AA. Hope Uzodinma that shouldn't be running around under APC. Very sad indeed, isn't it? That is Nigeria for you. A country where people do not obey the law. You will see Oshomole as ugly, as diminutive as he is. He will try to say, oh, we obey the law. We are law-abiding citizens in Nigeria. We obey the law. Supreme Court of Nigeria affirmed that APC nominated Uche Nwosu. APC went behind every. In fact, with total disregard for the rule of law, imposed Hope Uzodinma. Is it becoming very clear now? Now, that very judgment, of course, you cannot vacate Supreme Court judgment, that very judgment affirming the fact that Uche Nwosu is the authentic APC candidate has not been set aside by anybody. But in the same court of law, you see them, they will gather. You know, they know that black people, we don't like reading. We don't read that much, especially archaic, primitive English. They will write one rubbish. They will write it. It's not them writing. They basically search online and law libraries all over the world. They lift what has been written by other judges. They edit it and they churn it out. And they know you cannot read it. They know you cannot. That is how they confuse all of you. They say, oh, they're talking grammar. Their grammar is sweet. He knows how to write English. That is where they confuse all of you. Because you are taking it by the very, very colorful presentation of English language. And you forget the substance of the matter. And in that process, you have lost your capacity to reason, to question, and to interrogate. But here we do that. That is why we state unequivocally this morning that I am giving the Supreme Court of Nigeria the only viable, respectable option out of the mess that they have put themselves into. The hole they dug for themselves. There is only one clean way out. Say that because of all the multitude of all the myriad of problems associated with Imo State, we are calling for fresh elections because the sustenance of Hope Uzodinma's imposition in Imo State cannot be supported by any fact in law. Impossible. Because the decision of the court in December, I think it was December 19th, or was it 20th, 2019, affirming in very clear, unambiguous terms that Uche Nwosu is the authentic APC candidate, nullifies Hope Uzodinma. Where law is practiced, that should be the only natural outcome. But watch and see their statement how they will seek to justify that Hope Uzodinma should be there. They will write one rubbish. I will read, and now let me not read what the young man said. But I think that is very, very clear. And why did the Supreme Court sack Ihedioha and replace him with Hope Uzodinma? Is to serve a very simple caliphate agenda. That was why Hope Uzodinma, in his own words, said, I will extend electricity to you. I will give you water. And now I'm asking Hope Uzodinma, our people in the north, those who live in Sabongeri that developed the north, that wanted the north to develop it, did the governors of the states where they are residing extend the water and lights to them or give them land for their Ruga settlement? He said it openly. It is not hidden. He came out openly to say it. I will give you land. I will give you anything you want. Anything you're looking for, I am going to give you. This is a governor in Imo State saying that he will give Alamajri anything they want. Is it hidden? Are people saying that that is not what is happening? Despite the experience of other people that have the Janjaweed Fulani in their midst. Despite all the experience. This is the reason why they brought Hope Uzodinma, to give our land to the Fulani, to extend electricity to them and water in their settlements, when the same approach is not being offered to our people or adopted by northern governors in relation to communities where Biafrans are doing businesses in the north. That tells you what he has come to do. They nullified Emeka Ihedioha and declared Hope Uzodinma as the winner. They said it was a unanimous agreement where they sat together and decided that the results from the 388 polling stations were unlawfully excluded in the collation of the final governorship result. Now, this is the question that the judges at the Supreme Court must consider. Did you count the votes from these 388 polling units? They did not. How do we know how many people from these 388 polling units voted for Hope Uzodinma? They don't know. How many people from this your fictitious 388 polling units voted for any other candidates? They do not know. They have no idea. They do not know. The Supreme Court of Nigeria do not know how many people voted for each and every candidate. They do not know. They just said 388 polling units were unlawfully excluded. Because of that, we are going to give it to Hope Uzodinma. Have you heard of such rubbish before? Only in the zoo called Nigeria. And some idiots with their very flaky knowledge of the law will come and say, oh, the Supreme Court is right. How can you be right and allocate all the votes to one person? You don't even know who voted for who. This same woman went on to say that just in her summary decision or judgment, that the results from the 388 polling units will now be added to Mr. Uzodinma. And as a result, he polled a majority of lawful votes and ought to have been declared winner by INEC. Unbelievable. Vote, let me quote verbatim what they said. Vote due to the appellant Senator Hope Uzodinma and the APC from 388 polling units were wrongfully excluded from scores ascribed to the appellant, who is Hope Uzodinma. It is therefore ordered that the appellant votes from 388 polling units unlawfully excluded from the appellant vote declared shall be added, and that the first respondent, Emeka Ihedioha, was not duly elected by a majority of lawful votes cast at the said election. Can you believe such rubbish? Can anybody in their right mind believe such nonsense? 388 polling units. So the Supreme Court of Nigeria is telling us that every voter that cast their ballot in this mysterious 388 units voted for APC only. If that is the case, how come no APC House of Assembly member was returned in all these areas? A very simple question that we think sensible, reasonable people ought to be asking. If that is the case, if all the 388 polling units voted for APC, how come there is no APC House of Assembly member from any of those places? But it's very, very unfortunate. But they cannot reason very well. But we must continue to expose them.